What's up everybody? I'm Landan with LMR.com. Today we're going to be wrenching on this 96 Bronco and we're going to show you how to replace the headlights, the side markers, and the park lights. Let's get right into it. Alright, so first things first, not only will this video be applicable for 92 to 96 OBS Bronco, but it will also work for 92 to 96 F-150 and 92 to 97 F-250 and F-350 trucks. So today we are going to be replacing the front lights in this Bronco with a set of factory style replacement lights because the factory lights have been showing their age for quite some time now and it's time to freshen up the front of the truck. Now when I say the front light, these include the headlight assemblies, the park lights, and the side markers. And whenever you install a new set of headlights, it's very important that you align these new lights. If you would like to see our dedicated video on headlight alignment, please check out the link in the video description. So to get started, go ahead and open the hood. Loosen and remove the 4 Phillips head screws at the top of the grille. Next, loosen and remove the Phillips head screw underneath the emblem. Tilt the grille forward and then lift up to remove it from the truck. Now we'll need to create some working space on both the passenger and driver sides. Disconnect the negative battery cable, followed by the positive cable. Loosen the 8mm battery hold down bolt and then remove the hold down from the truck. Go ahead and remove the battery. Loosen and remove the 2 8mm bolts at the bottom of the tray. Loosen and remove the single 8mm bolt at the top of the fender apron. Finally, loosen and remove the 2 10mm bolts at the bottom of the fender apron, and then the battery tray can be removed from the truck. Unclip the spare tire rod from the clips and remove it from the truck. On the driver's side, loosen and remove the inward 11mm nut, securing the reservoir to the bracket. Loosen and remove the outward 11mm nut, followed by the bolt. If it's needed, position a magnet into place to help catch the nut since the working area is tight. Maneuver the reservoir out of the bracket and then bring it up a few inches. Have a vacuum cap ready that is similar in size to the washer hose. Remove the hose from the reservoir and then quickly cap the fitting. Set the reservoir on top of the air box and then wipe up any spilled washer fluid. Now you can loosen and remove the 2 Phillips head screws on top of the bezel. Locate the 2 park light retaining nuts. These are difficult to see, but you can reach inside the opening in the core support and feel the stud with your finger. Loosen and remove both retaining nuts with an 11mm deep socket and extension. Because of the tight working area, I would recommend that you hold a magnet next to the socket to catch the nut whenever it's removed. Carefully bring the headlight bezel away from the truck. Rotate the 3 bulb connections counterclockwise to remove them from their respective light. The bezel assembly can now be removed from the truck. Do the same for the other side. Now, disconnect the headlight bulb electrical connections. Now we need to remove the header panel. Starting on the passenger side and working towards the driver's side, loosen and remove the 2 outermost 8mm bolts. Loosen the frontward facing 8mm bolt at the lower section of the header panel. Now tucked inside of the header panel and offset from center are 2 more 8mm bolts. The remaining 5 bolts on the driver's side are a mirror image of the passenger side, so continue working your way across. In order to remove the header panel from the truck, tuck the exposed bulbs inside and make sure the lower sections clear the lower grille filler panel. Remove the header panel from the truck and place it on a workbench. Before continuing, use this opportunity to clean up the header panel as there will more than likely be a few dirt daubers' nests present. Go ahead and clean the surrounding areas and take this time to freshen up the hardware. Place the header panel face down on the workbench. Carefully maneuver the headlight clips up and in a back and forth motion with a flathead screwdriver to remove them from the headlight studs. Do this for all 3 of the clips and then repeat these steps for the other headlight. Separate the header panel from the lights and set it aside. Set the header panel upright and verify that you have the correct light for the side that you are working on. Position the light into place and make sure the adjustment rod passes through the small rectangular opening. Pass the studs through the header panel and then reinstall the clips. Now you may find it necessary to push in on the studs with the appropriate tool so you can fully engage the clips. Do the same for the other headlight. Set the header panel out of your way. Place one of the bezels face down on a microfiber towel on the workbench. Remove the 3 Phillips head screws and then position the assembly upright. Loosen and remove the 2 11mm screws followed by the small bracket. Remove the side marker light followed by the park light. Do the same for the other bezel assembly. Now we need to cut new threads into our new lights. Use one of the existing Phillips head screws and carefully cut threads into the 3 holes in the new park light. Make sure the screw is straight, you rotate slowly, and don't bottom out the screw. Do this for both park lights. Next, use the existing 11mm screws and cut threads into the 2 holes in the side marker light. Just like the park light, make sure the screw is straight, you rotate slowly, and don't bottom out the screw. Place the correct side park light into the corresponding bezel. Thread the center screw first, but don't fully tighten. Start the other 2 screws, and then you can carefully tighten each one. Position the side marker into place and loosely thread the top screw. Reinstall the bracket in the correct orientation, and then install the second screw. Carefully tighten both screws. If applicable, remove the bulb covers. Go ahead and repeat these steps for the other lights and bezel. Reinstall the header panel into the truck and retighten the 10 8mm retaining bolts. Reconnect the headlight electrical connections. Go ahead and reinstall the battery tray and battery. When reconnecting the battery cables, make sure you connect the positive first, then the negative. Now you can watch our headlight alignment video to properly align the new headlights. Again, that video can be found in the description. Reposition one of the headlight bezel assemblies and reinstall the bulbs into their respective light. Slide the bezel into place and reinstall the 2 Phillips head screws and 2 11mm screws. Do the same for the other side. Reposition the reservoir and reinstall the retaining hardware. Test for operation in all light sequences and then reinstall the grille. After that, you're good to go. As always, folks, we hope this video has helped you out. Until we catch you in the next one, y'all know what to do for all things OBS Bronco. Keep it right here with the real enthusiasts, LMR.com.